Leon Edwards, one of the top contenders in the UFC's welterweight division. If you're a fan of mixed martial arts, chances are you've heard of Leon Edwards, a British fighter known for his impressive striking and grappling skills and his relentless pursuit of victory. But how did this young man from Birmingham, England, become one of the top contenders in the sport? That's what we're here to find out. Leon Edwards is a man of many talents. A black belt in karate and a skilled boxer and kickboxer, he has proven to be a formidable opponent in the cage. He has faced some of the toughest competitors in the UFC and come out on top, building a reputation as one of the most exciting and respected fighters in the division. But his journey to the top was not easy. He faced setbacks and challenges along the way, and had to work hard and overcome them to earn his place among the elite. In this video, we'll take a closer look at Leon Edwards' career from his early days as a karate-kicking kid to his rise as a top contender in the UFC. We'll explore his youth, his early career, and how he got to the top in an entertaining, engaging, and humoristic way. We'll also delve into what makes Leon Edwards such a special fighter, his skills, his mentality, and his drive to succeed. So sit back, relax, and join us as we take a journey through the rise of Leon Edwards. Leon Edwards was born in Birmingham, England, in 1992. From a young age, he was interested in sports and competition. At the age of 7, he started practicing karate and quickly became passionate about martial arts. He trained and competed in various styles, including Taekwondo, Kung Fu, and kickboxing, and won numerous titles and awards along the way. As a teenager, Leon Edwards started training in boxing and kickboxing and soon began competing in amateur fights. He had a natural talent for striking, and his hard work and dedication paid off as he racked up an impressive record and gained a reputation as a promising prospect. In 2011, he decided to turn pro and made his professional debut in the Cage Warriors promotion. Leon Edwards started his pro career with a bang, winning his first 8 fights in impressive fashion. He showcased his striking skills and his ability to adapt and overcome adversity, and quickly became one of the top prospects in the welterweight division. In 2014, he faced off against Cathal Pendred for the Cage Warriors welterweight title and came out on top with a unanimous decision victory. At the age of 22, Leon Edwards had achieved a major milestone in his career and become the Cage Warriors welterweight champion. After his title win, Leon Edwards continued to dominate the competition. He defended his belt against tough opponents like Bruno Santos and Che Mills and cemented his place as one of the best welterweights in Europe. He also started to make a name for himself on the international stage and caught the attention of the Ultimate Fighting Championship, UFC. In 2015, he was signed by the UFC and made his promotional debut at UFC Fight Night, Jocko vs. Lattes. Leon Edwards' UFC debut was a memorable one. He faced off against Claudio Silva, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt with a reputation for submitting his opponents. But Leon Edwards was ready for the challenge. He used his striking skills and his footwork to keep Silva at bay, and ultimately won the fight by unanimous decision. It was an impressive performance that announced Leon Edwards' arrival on the big stage and set the stage for his journey to the top. After his successful UFC debut, Leon Edwards continued to build on his momentum. He won his next 2 fights, including a dominant performance against Paweł Pawlak, and established himself as a force to be reckoned with in the welterweight division. But he faced his first setback in his 4th fight against Albert Tumanov. Despite a strong start, Leon Edwards ultimately lost the fight by split decision and had to regroup and regather his focus. But Leon Edwards is not one to give up easily. He returned to the cage with renewed determination and scored 3 consecutive wins, including a dominant performance against former title contender Rafael dos Anjos. He showcased his striking skills and his grappling ability and proved that he belonged among the elite in the division. He also started to gain more attention from fans and media, and his name started to be mentioned among the top contenders in the welterweight division. However, Leon Edwards' journey to the top was not without its challenges. He had to overcome a number of injuries and setbacks, and was often overlooked by fans and media. He also had to deal with the pressure of competing at the highest level and the constant demand for improvement. But he never let these challenges get him down and continued to work hard and improve his skills. He remained focused and driven and never lost sight of his ultimate goal, to become a UFC champion. To achieve this goal, Leon Edwards knew he had to put in the work and the dedication. He trained hard and worked on his weaknesses and sought out the best coaches and training partners to help him improve. He also made sure to stay active and stay in shape and fought as often as possible. He took on all comers and never turned down a challenge. He knew that the road to the top would be a long and difficult one, but he was willing to put in the work and the sacrifice to get there. And his hard work and dedication paid off. In 2019, Leon Edwards finally started getting the recognition he deserved. He won 4 straight fights, including a convincing victory over former champion Robbie Lawler, and earned a shot at the interim welterweight title. Although he ultimately fell short against Colby Covington, he proved that he belonged among the elite in the division. He had finally reached the top and was ready to take on the best in the world. After his narrow loss to Colby Covington in 2019, Leon Edwards knew that he had to regroup and come back stronger. He took some time off to heal his injuries and refocus his training, and then returned to the cage with renewed determination. He faced off against top contenders like Gunnar Nelson and Rafael dos Anjos and came out on top with dominant performances. He showcased his striking skills and his grappling ability and proved that he was a force to be reckoned with in the welterweight division. Leon Edwards' rise to the top of the UFC was not easy. He faced challenges and setbacks along the way and had to work hard and overcome them to earn his place among the elite. He faced some of the toughest and most skilled opponents in the division and came out on top with impressive victories. He also had to deal with the pressure of being a top contender and the constant demand for improvement. But he never let these challenges get him down and continued to work hard and stay focused on his goals. In 2020 and 2021, Leon Edwards continued to climb the ranks and establish himself as one of the best welterweights in the world. He won 8 straight fights, including impressive victories over top contenders like Belal Muhammad and Nate Diaz. He showcased his striking skills and his grappling ability and proved that he was one of the most well-rounded fighters in the division. He also gained more and more recognition from fans and media, and his name started to be mentioned among the top contenders for the UFC welterweight title. So what makes Leon Edwards such a special fighter? One of the things that sets him apart is his skills. He is a well-rounded fighter with excellent striking and grappling skills and the ability to adapt and overcome adversity. He is also a smart and strategic fighter who knows how to set up his shots and take advantage of his opponent's weaknesses. He is also a tough and durable fighter who has shown the ability to take a punch and keep going. Another thing that sets Leon Edwards apart is his mentality. He is a focused and driven fighter who never gives up and always pushes himself to be the best. He is also a humble and respectful fighter who treats his opponents with respect and never engages in trash talk. He is a true martial artist who values discipline, hard work, and sportsmanship. Finally, Leon Edwards is a fighter who loves what he does. He is passionate about martial arts and competition and enjoys the challenge of testing himself against the best in the world. He is also a great ambassador for the sport and uses his platform to inspire and motivate others. He is a role model for aspiring fighters and fans, and a true credit to the sport of mixed martial arts. With his impressive record, his exciting style, and his unwavering determination, Leon Edwards is a fighter to watch. He has come a long way since his days as a karate-kicking kid in Birmingham, and he is not done yet. He has the skills, the mentality, and the drive to succeed, and he is ready to take on the world.